That was dramatic.
Right?
That
That's
music.
a
It was
lesson
fun
too.
music.
It's more of a
It was
story than the
bopping,
other
yeah.
one.
It got me nervous.
Me too.
It's stressful. Okay, hi guys, welcome to the Stancast. We're covering the premiere of BB Can 9. My special guests tonight are from an infamous group chat that we all know and love. Question
So
mark.
we're gonna go there.
We're joined tonight by some of the Scorps. So introduce yourself, guys. We're gonna start with Jack.
Hi, I'm Jack. I don't really need an introduction. You see my handle there. You all know me, or you should know me. If you don't, well, hi, here I am. And I'm very excited to join these amazing panelists tonight to talk about the premiere of, I think, what's going to be a good season. I mean, we got a good cast, so I think it's going to be good.
All right, next up we have half of, I forget the ship name, so never mind. We have the Janelle Pierzina of Stan Brother. We have Raisa.
Hi, I'm Raisa. I'm from Canada, the only Canadian panelist here. So that's exciting. I'm very excited for BB Can. And yeah, I'm excited to talk about this season.
Thank you for being our Canadian representative.
Right, we need you.
And finally, we have Strategic Goddess, Amara.
Hi, I'm Mara. Very excited to be here with my oomps and oompies. So
We have a lot of love for Raisa.
As she should.
Raisa showed up stunning. I don't know
She
if you guys
did,
can tell.
yeah.
There's some really good green eyeliner under there.
Mm-hmm.
Get a close up.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Nico.
Mhm.
We have Destiny. Jackson.
Oh, thank you.
I'm Amara.
My fans.
I don't know who this is about, but yes.
She-
So Mara, beautiful.
Okay.
Probably Raisa.
Right.
So, overall thoughts. What do we think of the episode tonight?
I thought it was. I mean, I expect it to be worse with the whole teams thing, to be honest. But I think it's not. It doesn't seem like it's going to be like too bad. I hope these people are like more flexible to not just be like team oriented. You know, there's going to be somebody who's going to be like, we got to stick with the team. But I hope they kind of get drowned out and we just kind of ignore it while it's still going to be there. I'm glad that they emphasize that it's not going to like last the whole time though. Like it's going to only be like a few weeks, which is nice. But overall, I think the premiere was, you know, I didn't like that the cast videos were the same ones we already saw. Like that was like a little repetitive. I wish I could have like fast forwarded a little bit, but other than that, it was pretty good. And the competition was giving last season tease when Victoria was really giving her a Mingli strength, channeling that from
Another Minli
I
moment.
was gonna ask you. I was like, Jack.
Yeah, I was like,
basically
Victoria was
Mingli.
really giving some Mingli, and that is
It also
now
gets
she's
kind of
off.
like Karen BB Can 5 energy.
Mhm.
She was like struggling at the beginning. And
Oh,
she
first
pulled through.
HOH.
Right.
Very true.
Mara, what were your thoughts?
For me, I actually like that like the intros were short because like compared to like the US version, I feel like it takes like half the episode. So like
Yeah.
in comparison to that one, I feel like I really enjoyed it. And I finally understood like the weeds thing. I understand why they're there now. Like before I was like, why do we have like random grass?
Oh, was that
random, like-
confusing to you?
Yes, it was.
Botanical gardens. Yeah.
Yes. Like it kind of grew over the 48 weeks. So yeah, I like it actually.
Yeah. Me and Raisa were gossiping before this started. But Raisa, what are your thoughts?
Like honestly, I wasn't that like excited for this season. I don't know what about it, but I think the concept's fun. Honestly, when the lights were off, the room looked better. I don't know if you guys remember those like blue lights shining down on like the forest. It kind of looked way better, but I don't know. The thing was very repetitive, like Jack said. And I just think it was boring watching that. But what's worse, them dancing around awkwardly in a room or them like in their hometown showing it off? So either way, boring. But I think the competition was fun, great ending to it. And yeah, I'm excited to see what teams turn out. I was really happy with the team captains too, because I voted for both of them.
Jack's
The Canadian in you.
I was not happy.
So as Race is a Canadian, we now understand why they were picked. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like the episode. The outcome is a little scary, but it was gonna be scary either way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with the intro packages. I feel like Canada and US both have pros and cons, and they should like combine together. Because
Mhm.
US is too long and Canada is too
Cringy.
well. They repeat it from the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little lazy, but I mean, we're in a pandemic, so I'm not gonna like, you know.
Whatever. And I mean, they couldn't have set up a professional photo shoot at least for the cast photos.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah, and can we get an opening theme? Like, it's really irking me, and I
No,
know we're
oh my
not gonna get
God.
one, but
I was
it's starting to piss
thinking
me
about
off.
that.
Do you remember the BB22 opening theme? That was
Okay, well, that was a little gross. Like, we don't need that.
You know what? I was here for like the little video they did at the start about like COVID, the pandemic and stuff. I really liked it.
That was nice.
chills. I
We're
was
gonna
like,
talk
wow.
about that. The intro was kind of like an emotional moment.
I know.
No, I thought it was gonna,
Yes.
I was like, why do I feel like I'm gonna cry right
48 weeks.
48.
It was so
Insane.
No, 48 made me really depressed. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
wow, we've really been here for that long.
now. Like, wow,
And then there were like 2 years
Take
without a winner. I was like, wait, they're right. Because
I guess
I
I'm that long.
forgot.
I know,
I
and it's kind of
forgot.
funny how like they built up the BB Can 8 people like having a bad
Mhm.
ending, and then they still don't bring any of them back.
I
That's kind of
know.
what's sending me.
Maybe All Stars.
Yeah, they did that
Perhaps.
very
Yeah,
Or like
Some of them.
Dominic.
Dominic?
I'm wearing a shirt. I swear. Just picked a bad one for this.
Tanner said the intro always pops. It's true.
Yeah, I feel like this one was definitely one of the better ones, though, because I feel like they've increased like that whole like thing as the years have like gone
Yeah.
on.
I think when you're like a new viewer of the show too, that's like the one thing you pick up on from like the budget is like
Mhm.
seems a lot higher because
First
Mhm.
impression.
BBS does not care about their intro at all.
They
It's
don't.
just like Julie Chen on the stage. She
It
walks out of
gives
the
very
house.
standard.
It's boring.
Very, we're just here to get
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, so we did the intro. We're gonna talk about the house,
Mhm.
which we
Mhm.
already kind of started, but really, I just want to know what your thoughts are on the Have Not room.
Now,
It's fun.
Yeah. it looks very fun. Like,
How do you think that's gonna work?
I have no idea. Are they allowed to like dig the balls out, put them somewhere, or
Here's
like?
what I-
Maybe they like bury themselves in it. That's what I was thinking.
I
like,
feel like
cover
it's
it up.
they usually allow them to like bring like blankets and pillows in. Like in the past, like I remember in like BB Can 3, because I just rewatched that a couple weeks ago, like they had like the completely empty room with those like dirty like mattresses, but like
Yeah.
they still got to bring like blankets and pillows and stuff in there.
Mhm.
So I feel like what they're gonna end up doing is like try to like clear something so that like there's like a part like on the empty floor. But I don't know how they're gonna like do that, if they're gonna like build a barricade or something.
Yeah, I feel like you would have to do a barricade.
Oh,
Yeah, so I don't know how that's going to work, if they're going to be able to do that. But if they're not, well, good luck, because that's not going to be fun. I feel like somebody's going to like
Yeah.
suffocate if they
That's
like
all I was
turn them
thinking.
on.
I would be very claustrophobic down there.
Yeah,
And
Oh,
even if they move the balls,
true.
it's just concrete.
yeah,
It's a very depressing room.
yeah.
No.
It would be fun to play in, but that's about it.
Mm-hmm.
Them keeping the HOH room the same.
Okay, like literally
I
not.
didn't even know
Like,
it was
I get
the
it. It was probably expensive.
I think
But,
it's a
like,
cute HOH room.
It is, but
I
I
think
didn't
it's
want to see
beautiful.
it.
But
I think it's beautiful, but I didn't even know it
I
was
think they
the
could
same.
have
I don't
changed it up a
remember.
bit.
See, they changed like the duvet cover. Like that was their
Yeah.
big change. They changed it from like one color to
I-
another.
No,
I think-
literally the same pillows, like the
Yeah.
same couch,
fluffy
everything. Mhm.
So it works with the theme. We're just gonna leave it. But
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think the worst room is the Destiny room.
I love
Wait,
the
I
Destiny
forgot
room.
what that looks
Really?
like.
I like
the one that's like more
dark.
monochrome.
Okay, so you like the
that.
dark energy, like
Mhm.
Yeah.
I
That
would
one.
want to be
yes.
on that team.
It's giving like
for the
spaceship
room.
vibes, so that's why I
Oh,
like that.
spaceship.
Okay.
Because it kind of
BB
reminds me of
Can
like BB Can 5 a little bit, like the
Okay.
shiny like comforters. The other
Mhm.
room's like a little too bright, and it looks like one of those like cheap advertised rooms that they have, but in like a
Okay.
bedroom. So that's why I don't really
Yeah.
I think I love like the corny rooms, so maybe that's why.
like it. You like
Yeah,
the LG
maybe.
lounge?
Yes, I'm like throw it at the wall, make it neon. That's
Oh no.
So this is like your house.
Mhm. I think they could have like extended the whole theme of like apocalypse or whatever into other
Mhm.
rooms, like the bathroom, into the backyard or
Yeah.
whatever. Like they could have done like a fire, like the ice room they had, and like water or whatever. Different kind of like things that could be
Elements.
end of the world. And not just in the main room.
Interior designers, take notes, guys. Nico brings up a good point. She said, Arissa is so fine. Why aren't y'all talking about her?
Well,
we
let's
love
start.
her. Yes.
Because
Her
she
dress-
really set up.
No, she literally came in so beautiful. Love her
Mhm.
dress. Love her energy. I love her. I stand.
She
Hope
rocked
she's
the stage. She has
watching.
really good. Right, Arissa, if you're watching, love
If
you.
you're watching.
She has like a good stage presence. Like there's nobody there, but you feel like she's in front of like, I mean, technically she's in front of like millions of people or whatever. But like, it would be like she's, you know, on the Camp Rock stage, you know, like she.
Oh yeah.
So like she just has like a really good way of like hosting the show, something that Miss Chen doesn't really have. She's more like a laid back a little bit, which is fine. But I like the way
She just
Arissa,
like
puts herself into
exudes
the
how much
show.
she loves the show.
Mhm.
She like exudes
Exactly.
it, you know. She has such a passion for it, and I love to see it. But
Yeah, I mean, you can't fake passion for the show, and one of the hosts has it, and the other one doesn't.
I remember this interview. It was like Julie was asked, "Do you watch BB Can?" And she was like, "No."
No, should I? Like, girl, you're not watching it. Back it up.
He has a suspicion.
Do we think so?
I don't know why she thinks this, but
well, let me propose right now if she's watching.
Yeah.
Arissa, we love you, bestie.
We love you. You did a fantastic
You should
job,
come.
as always.
Yes, guest host sometime in the
we-
future.
Yeah, Arissa.
I would
ups her
love
stage
to hear her
presence every
thoughts.
season.
Yeah, she
She
ups
does.
that
She
stage.
ups her.
I want to know who
stage presence.
Arissa's favorite is. Like, who do we think Arissa's favorite is?
Probably not a recruit.
I think-
She's on our
Oh,
wavelength
true.
I think she stands Victoria.
for sure.
Oh,
Yeah,
I definitely agree.
especially after
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah, she definitely stands.
Taste.
out.
Especially after
taste.
tonight. Okay, so we're gonna move into the segment that Raisa was really happy about, which is
Team leaders.
the team captain twist.
Oh yeah.
So first to the stage is Kiefer and Tina.
Ooh.
No, you guys
I
should have
love
seen
that.
me. Like I was typing in our group chat. I was like, "Don't tell me these are the team leaders."
Yeah,
This
I'm
is
like-
funny.
Yeah,
I was so happy.
Oh my
Canada
God.
definitely picked the stereotypical first boots. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I liked
Listen.
it. It brings so much more gameplay into the mix. They don't just get to auto nom Tina and Kiefer just because they're maybe older and you know maybe the outcast or
A little
whatever.
quirky.
Like,
I would
You
kind of would have been
know-
okay with it, but you know,
You
that's
know,
just me.
Did
Yeah,
any of
yeah,
you guys
yeah,
actually
yeah.
vote besides Raisa?
I voted like once, like on the day it was posted.
I was
for
too lazy to
Victoria.
get a VPN.
Yeah, it just wasn't
I already
working
have
for me,
one,
and I
so-
gave up. So
I thought it was gonna be Kiefer and Julie, so it was like
that's what
Me
I thought. As well.
too.
I was
I'm
voting
surprised
for
Julie
Julie
wasn't.
most of the time.
I was
But-
surprised Julie wasn't because
will
she
say-
had a lot of support.
Yeah,
That's
true. That's true. That's true. I will say though, like the provinces they come from, they like love the representation they have from people being on the show because they're
Mhm.
smaller provinces or whatever. So they probably had the entire province voting for them, whereas like you know Alberta, Ontario, BC, the bigger provinces are probably splitting up their votes to you know Julie
Newfies.
or you
Is
know
it like the Newfoundland thing?
yeah Newfies
Newfies.
probably
The
love
Newfies,
Tina
yeah.
and wherever Kiefer's from. He's in BC, but like the indigenous population were like probably like going hard
Oh
for him.
yeah,
Yeah.
like Damien.
They did that for Damien too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Damien, yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good
Yeah,
example.
they have a big backing behind them there.
Oh, and
Yeah.
I think Suzette is indigenous.
Yeah, when
also.
they saved her that time
Yeah.
with the Chevy save. And
But
Chevy
Tanner
save.
says, I kind of thought production chose those two on purpose, so they wouldn't be first boot.
Interesting.
mean,
I don't mind. I don't mind.
potential, but I know
Uh,
those people probably did get a lot of votes too. So like, I bet they were like up there, even if they weren't like the top two. So like, it was like they were if they did, which I feel like they didn't, but if they did, they'd be able to sell it pretty well.
I don't know. I don't think BB Can would rig as much as I think
Yeah.
the US version does.
Oh yeah.
So I highly doubt.
They like to rig
that
for a
she was
favorite.
involved.
They would have rigged BB Can 7 a little.
Yeah,
Yes.
Sure.
Ugh,
We don't talk about that.
I don't want to think. Oh yeah, I don't want to think.
Yeah, wrong season. Don't bring me back.
Yeah.
Trotter.
Dominic is a Kyle and Beth hater.
I
I can.
I
get behind that.
agree. I agree.
I think
I
Beth,
think-
yeah, something about but she's not gonna do good as
No,
Angela, I
no.
don't think. I think she's
Mhm.
really gonna I feel like she's gonna start annoying people a little bit. I mean,
Beth.
Tara and Victoria are there too, so it's gonna be
Yeah.
kind of like a competition between those three about who's gonna piss everybody off the most.
No, they cast like a lot of like quirky women that are like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
They did.
I noticed like
Yeah.
Beth like jumping up and down like
Yeah.
at the
That
beginning.
was
I
too
was like,
much.
wow.
she was like the one that was like squealing. She was like,
Yes.
And then she talked
Yeah.
about how she smelled or something. That was odd.
Yes. I was like, wait. BO. I was like, what?
Yeah, it was like-
Didn't
Of
she
course.
drop first?
Jordan.
yeah,
was
that's
it.
why I feel like
Of course,
on her team she's probably not viewed as like a valuable.
Yeah,
Fire.
she's lucky.
Her
Their
Her
team
and
won.
Kyle were number 1 and 2 out on that team,
Mhm.
which is great because I don't like them. So
Do they have like a showmance or something? Like
I bet
just
the
the
feeds are
way-
gonna come on and they're gonna be making out.
I don't know if it was
Uh.
just me, but did you guys notice when they walked into the house, they weren't as like. I felt like they weren't as excited as usual.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they just
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just like walked in like it was another day, and I'm
Low
like,
Yeah.
energy.
okay,
Maybe
this
it's
Yeah.
because of the mask.
yeah, I don't
but-
know, but
maybe.
There was
Some
no
of
like,
them
oh my
just, like-
god, like no
But
running
that's
around.
like with like all stars, like they were excited
Yeah.
and they had like the
Yeah.
mask on. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
They
they
probably
they
need
also were
live
like
though.
they were thrown into a competition too. I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
true,
They had to like
Yeah.
look for the stuff in the house. Or
I
whatever.
bet they were.
And
I
they
bet-
sorry, go ahead.
They
Tom.
rigged against the women in that comp.
I
but-
think like if I walked in and saw like a house from last season with like, you know, weeds from like out in the back parking lot like taped up on the wall, like I would be like a little like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like maybe that's what was going through their head.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Normally it's a bit more glamorous, whatever.
Yeah, and they're literally living in like, you know, like
The
the side of the road.
Okay,
This
so
sounds
we're
good.
gonna talk about the house
Right.
guests group by group.
Okay.
Okay.
So the first group was Beth, Julie, Kyle, and Tashawn. We're gonna start with Beth since we were already talking
Oh,
about
yeah.
her.
Mhm.
So
Anticlimactic start.
Yeah.
how do we feel about Bessie Beth?
I don't really care for her, to be honest. Like
Mhm.
I
I'm
just,
indifferent.
yeah. I
She's-
guess she was kind of quirky, but like she doesn't give me much so far. So I don't know.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think the dead air kind of explains it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where she's from? She's from Alberta, right?
Some farm.
I forgot.
farm-
She's
Yeah.
very stereotypical, like Alberta babe kind of vibe, and that's why I'm like,
I kind of want to look it up.
I think she's from there, but I could be wrong.
Do we agree with Jordan?
No, no,
What
no,
is Jordan?
no.
I don't see
Not too much on
this.
Kayla.
She dropped
Okay,
first.
so like
She
that.
dropped first.
Do
Kayla would
not.
have never dropped first.
Kayla would-
Yeah, Kayla would have won that comp.
Mhm.
exactly.
Big difference.
Kayla's a beast. Jordan's texting me. Say something positive about Beth. No.
She's from Alberta, Raisa.
I think Beth is pretty.
Very pretty.
Yeah,
pretty.
got that going for
There
her.
you go.
She's,
But that's
she's
it.
ugly.
To be honest.
You know what?
She
This
has a
group,
good occupation.
all beautiful. Very pretty.
I agree.
I won't speak on Kyle too much, but the three of them, Tashawn, Beth,
Mhm.
Julie.
Julie, beautiful. They were right
Mhm.
models.
Okay, does Nico mean
Giving
Sam from
Sam.
Beacon
Sam
7?
who?
I could
Seven?
see that.
That's what it
I could
is.
see it. I could see
Oh
it.
no, I don't know.
I mean,
I
like,
like
not personality wise, but like looks wise, basicness wise, yeah. I
Yeah.
would say.
Maybe not the deep
I
rooted
agree.
like misogyny,
Yeah.
but
Wait, she had a
We're assuming a lot from this woman already. Okay. The next house guest is my favorite. I picked her first in the draft. It's
Mhm.
Julie Vu.
Yeah.
Bestie.
Okay, Queen.
I
like,
Your
love
videos
her.
was
have to
everything.
try to
This is
be,
really the
like-
only reason why I hated this episode because I'm scared for her.
Mhm.
Yeah,
But-
I feel like she's
Really?
gonna be all right because I feel like people are
Yeah.
gonna like her,
Mhm.
and she has like she's not like she's a big personality, but she's not like a big personality. Like, you know, you have people in there who are like, oh, but she's like
Yeah.
a big personality, but it's like comfortable, which
I
is
think she
really
could-
good.
Pretty, easy to get
Mhm.
along with. I think
Mhm.
she'll be okay.
She could
Mhm.
usually be a big personality, but there's like Tara, Victoria, Beth that are all like louder than she is even. So
I also feel like the edit would have, you know, because they know more than we do by this
Mhm.
point, because eviction's tomorrow and they've been in there since Saturday. I feel like the edit
Oh.
would have made us worry a little bit more about her if she was going to go anywhere. We didn't see her in the
And
diary.
that's why,
True.
yeah, that's
all,
why I fear
so I
for.
think she's completely fine.
Mhm.
I think
Same
we
with like Latoya. I think.
Yeah,
she's
I think we.
too.
yeah, Latoya was kind of invisible this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
But she looked fucking
That's a good thing.
fantastic
Yeah.
in that
Love her
dress.
The
dress.
dress, she had
Yeah.
the best outfit.
Yeah.
The
going
best
in.
dress. The best dress. Actually,
Okay,
I will
so
say
we're
I
gonna-
didn't love Julie's dress. I don't like the
Oh, the
feathers.
fuzzy- I actually liked
Yeah.
it. I think it was cute.
It's-
I
I think
liked
it was a
it.
cute color and stuff, but I don't know. I'm not a
I
big
thought it
fan
was
of
cute.
color.
Yeah.
Cute. Okay. Next is the not as bestie as the other Kyle Moore. Kyle Moore.
The alternate.
Yeah.
I
Basically,
didn't
all we
even watch
learned.
the package.
Yeah, all we learned is he lives at home and is unemployed.
Yeah.
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 But he says he's going to be the fun guy, and I just
Exactly.
don't see it. Like,
No.
what is he going to bring? Nothing.
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 Maybe a showmance for them to like leech onto, but
Like Beth.
He's giving like
Exactly,
Derek
Nico.
BB Can 6 a lot.
Oh,
Yes.
he gives me very like John Party. That's
Oh
what I
my
got.
gosh, no, he was so much more stale than John.
You think?
Party.
Yeah.
John's a noof. That
See,
alone.
Oof.
I
brings
just
a
hate
lot.
John now because of the meta thing, but
Yeah.
so that's why his image is tainted for me. But
Mhm.
yeah, I mean that makes sense. Do we think he's gonna be pre-jury?
I hope, but I don't know.
Hope, yeah.
Mm,
I feel like if things shake out the right way, he will be. But he's the type of player who's like, I feel like is going to fall into like the expendable position. So like if he's there, oh good, we'll use him. If he's on the block, let's get rid of him.
I think so. I feel like he'll be like in the majority alliance for some reason. He just gives me that like energy. I don't know
I
why.
hope not.
Like the Mark, like from 7.
Oh,
We need to stop referencing BB Can 7 in this podcast.
Did he seem antisocial to you guys?
That's why I feel like he's
Yeah.
going to be
Him.
expendable.
Yeah,
Like because I
yeah,
feel like
maybe
he's
a
just
little.
kind of too bland to like fit in with these. This is a bigger like I feel like on another season he could easily slip into that like role of being like a number in the majority alliance. But I feel like there's a lot of big players who are going to want to play, and he's not going to be able to keep up to par with them.
Yeah.
I think the twist kind of helps because he's like not the most physically fit, but he's not the least either. So
Yeah.
He might be fine for the team stage.
Hopefully that like ends next week and they still get their teams, but not so Survivor like, you know.
Yeah.
I fear a best showman's besties.
Yeah, I could see that happen. I mean, they already alluding to it with that whole weird BO
Yeah,
segment.
that's weird.
Yeah. Alright, the final person of group 1 was Tashawn.
He is very.
I was gonna say a word, but I'm not gonna say it.
PG.
I love this man.
His intro package, I was like, he wasn't giving. But then I saw him in the episode. Like, even so, I was like, okay. But then the episode, I was like, okay. I see what other people are seeing.
He put on that suit, and that's all I needed.
He's so like outgoing. I think he's
one
gonna
that had
do so
tattoos,
good.
right?
Yes.
The arms. He was like pulling the sludge, and I was like, "Oh my word!" Like,
Dominic X out right now.
sorry, but
no, but the suit too.
Yeah, that was like a nice color.
Yeah,
like, everything. And he's charismatic.
First pick.
Nico's hoping for a Julie Tashawn showman.
I would stand that for sure.
Kiki agrees. Tashawn is very H-word.
Very H-word.
Emoji.
H-word.
So true.
Very H-word.
Oh, Dominic agrees.
He's huge. He is.
He is. He was first picked by Tina, right? Or Kiefer?
I forgot.
Tina.
Yes.
Tina.
He's
and he was my first pick on my draft.
Oh.
I think
he's on my draft too.
He's got a lot going for him.
He does. I think
he'll be safe. Wait, which team is he on?
He's on the safe team.
Safe team. Okay.
It's getting weird.
He's safe anyway. Nick.
Okay.
We move to group 2. Group 2 is
favorite.
Austin, Jedson, Josh, and Latoya. We're gonna start with me. We're gonna start with Austin. She's giving a little bit of a Stan Idol moment in her intro package.
Yeah, season 2.
Season 2.
Yes.
I am recruiting. Yeah.
I liked her. People said that she was boring, but like I feel like I can see like even though Jessica Graff or whatever, she's like, married to a Trumpy, but like, I feel like I can see the spice. Like,
a young Jessica Graff before tainted.
Yes.
Okay.
I think she's beautiful, but I was probably one of the ones who said a bit boring in her package. She had her sister there for most of her personality, but exactly, she's fine as fuck. I'll give her that.
Yeah.
So I think she'll get like that little pretty privilege going into it. People are going to be scared to just take her out right off the back. And she says she has like a good memory, so maybe
I think she's gonna be somebody who I know people are like she's probably gonna be in a showmance. I hope she's not, but I feel like she's gonna be in one of those like things where she's like, no, like we can't have a showmance, like oh my god, like it's not for our game. And I feel like her and whoever her showmance is might be on like opposite sides of the game. I'm now theory crafting. I'm doing like an Austin fanfic, and like she's gonna be like torn apart. But I can see her going pretty far. I don't know if she has like winner potential. I feel like she could serve like Ashley Wood, where like she flies under the radar for a lot of the time, and then like she starts pulling out the comps right at the end.
Mm-hmm. She was sitting next to Judson at the end of the show.
I could see them together, yeah.
And that was a fine ass couple, but I won't speculate it.
This is what I was gonna say. Okay.
Annalise.
So
A little bit.
okay. When her intro package came out, I was like standing, because I was hoping she'd be like a bad bee type of energy, you know, like really serve Stan Twitter. But I don't know why in this episode. Maybe it's just because she wasn't in it a lot, but she's giving me more Annalise energy now. Like she'll just.
I don't feel like she's as stupid though.
She's not as stupid, but I feel like she'll be dull.
I could see that like the result.
Like I think she'll end up in mid-jury and she'll be in a showmance, probably with like Judson if he doesn't get evicted this week, or like.
You better not. That'll be it.
That's her chance too. If she knows she's going or he's going, get your bag, let him leave, and then move on. You know.
Yeah.
Have some fun when you're there.
Henry's mad at me. So sorry.
Annalise. Annalise.
Yeah, let's not discuss that.
Speaking of her potential showmance, we're gonna move on to Judson.
Another one. I can't get enough.
A server?
He's a server. He's a server.
He's a server.
He's a fine man. Yep.
Yeah.
Him in the competition was very good too. Very good.
Very hot. Very hot. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about him though.
What do you guys think of like the bros thing with?
Undercover Brothers.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
I think it's cute too.
I'd let them manipulate me. Whatever. Okay.
I was thinking to Austin before it started. Like, we already saw a bunch of stuff that happened in the show, and then the little bit we wouldn't have seen before the show, they released it onto, Twitter before the show started. I just think they could have saved that, and Twitter could have been booming about this undercover bros thing, but they showed it before. I don't know, choices, but
yeah, I agree.
I still think it's cute. I hope it works out.
It's getting really weird.
Henry, you're weird.
I was gonna say I have an insider scoop about Judson.
Ooh.
That makes me doubt him even more, to be honest.
Oh.
So okay, I was watching a podcast last night with Jessica Milagros, bestie, Stan brother sister.
Yes.
She told everyone that Judson was actually an applicant for Love Island, and they moved him over to Big Brother Canada. So he's actually a recruit. He was supposed to be on Love Island.
I remember she shaded. I think I saw part of that podcast too. She shaded him like, "Oh, like I haven't seen him in the model industry."
Yeah.
She was like, "Okay."
So that worries me a little bit more.
Yeah.
He's definitely gonna be in a showmance. Okay, got it. He's gonna really try and lock
He applied to be in a showmance, is what he applied for, and I don't think he doesn't know the game at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That worries me for Sean then, because he's a gamer, and like if Judson's looking for love and gonna fuck up this, romance, makes me mad.
Could be good though if like later down the line this undercover bros thing gets blown up, they get put up on the block together. I feel like Tashawn could more navigate it socially and be able to set Judson up next to him instead.
I think Judson will prove the haters wrong. Jed, do I get your $5 now? You're my cash out, bestie.
Definitely for the life.
Okay, Nico still believes in Judson. Winner pick.
He could pull it out because I feel like
winner pick.
He could have like one of those things where he like learns on the spot, like Anthony BB 7. I hate to bring it up again, but like he was somebody preseason or like around now where everybody's like, "Oh, he's so stupid, he's not going to do anything," and then he played a really, really top.
I really only saw one episode of that season.
Good. You know what? Maybe he went on to Love Island as a strategy game. He was gonna
steal the money
and steal the money. Who knows?
Maybe he just applied for Love Island to get on the challenge.
Oh my god!
He was good there. I think he was good. He was fucking
he was big.
No.
MTV recruiters, come on.
Let's make a good choice this
time. They don't
time.
cast in Canada though,
which is crappy.
It's weird.
That's bad.
Weird.
I know, because they cast from like Spain and Poland and stuff.
Yeah.
Whatever, but anyways, we're gonna move on to Josh.
Oh, Josh.
Yes,
Yeah, this is Mara's
Oh,
moment.
Yes,
Take it
I
away,
think-
girl.
okay, so we have mixed views on him, I think. We're going to start with the positive person, Mara.
Yes. Okay. So I know people were like turned off by his, Elon Musk standing or whatever, but he's just like dumb. Like he's like a himbo. That's what I think.
Yes.
So he's giving me like, I don't know, he might play his dumbness and like, I don't know, slide to the end, even though he's in danger this week, possibly, but we never know, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, I think I actually like him too, Mara. I think him or Judson are going to be the one to leave. That's my guess. It's going to be him or
I agree.
Judson.
Yeah.
Just because
Really?
I think Josh was the first one on their team to drop.
He was.
I think, yeah.
Oh.
So I'm worried about him with that. I think Josh also has tattoos, right? I think I saw tattoos. but
Probably.
I don't
Maybe.
remember.
Some secret ones.
I think this cast is full of servers. I think he's also a
Yes.
server.
Yes.
I think he could be. He has the potential, but I was very turned off by his promo package. I don't know.
I
Elon
liked him.
Musk.
He was just mysterious.
He
Like
gave
the
me
red
just, like-
lighting.
He just gave me
the-
very like artsy film student that like took
Yeah, but
me
I'm
to
not like I'm not wanting more. Like I'm not left wondering about Josh. Like I just don't.
Yeah.
He's kind of like I feel like he's going to be somebody who could be in a lot of danger this week. He fell first. He's also like I don't know. He's not like giving much. I feel like people on the team are going to be like, well, he's our weakest link. Let's rally to get him out this week. And it's going to be like an easy vote for them. And then they'll try to get people on the other side. So I'm not going to attach myself to the idea of Josh for that long. But yeah.
It is.
Okay, but Nico, that's literally me. So what are you trying to say?
Yeah, but Austin, like, if you were on there, you would give so much more personality than this guy. Like,
Yeah,
I
you're
don't
a lot
know
more
who he
chaotic.
is.
Thank you.
And
Really?
all the
Yes.
people he was like supposedly look like on Stan Twitter and stuff, they would give so much more than this man. Like he's said nothing about himself other than he's an Elon Musk stan, which is
No, but, like,
ridiculous to stay. Like
I feel like he gives me cracked energy. I don't know if I'm the only one who sees
No, I was
it.
gonna say that. I think
Yes.
it could be really good feeds because I see him being the type that's really paranoid all the
Yes,
time.
like Chris, like from
Yes.
last season. That's what he gives me.
He gives me like almost like Vanessa Russo. Not calling him a mastermind, but like the crying and like going
Yes.
crazy.
back.
Like
Bring
Yes.
it back.
he
We've
gets that in the gym.
spun off a little bit.
Oh my god, Nico. So true. Jordan said Josh is mysterious, which is very H word.
Okay, Jordan.
I'm
I
telling you,
think the
Jordan's on
key
my
word tonight
side.
with this cast is H word. This cast is very H word.
Yeah.
Yes.
H word. The H
Yeah.
word.
H word.
But yeah, I think he might be in danger. So
Yeah.
good looking person, I'll say that, but I can't see him going any further. I think he's probably top 2 to go this week.
And I'm okay with that.
All right, we're gonna talk
Yeah.
about the woman who's already a meme every
Meme.
time I open
Yeah.
Twitter. We're gonna talk about Latoya. What do you guys think?
I like her. She's a
Me
cop
too.
and all, but like
Essential.
her personality, like I don't know, I really enjoy her, and she's strong. Like she lasted a long time in that first comp, so I feel like people will keep her. To be honest,
Yeah.
I thought she was going to win
I
the
think.
comp, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
So did I.
She's a baddie, bro. Anyone who says different is lying through their teeth.
No, I
She's bad as
agree.
fuck.
She
And
is.
she was like,
I was
fashionista.
has her own swimwear line. Like, I'm impressed.
Mhm.
That's so sick. I want to like buy from it, put it on, send her pics, whatever.
I think I have a lot of faith in her because she's like very level-headed.
Yeah.
She's not boring too, so she's gonna be like good to like keep in the game. But she's
Probably is
like
a good read on
level-headed.
people too.
Yeah, she's not gonna like spin out of control at all, which gives me a lot of faith in her. The whole cop thing, that's its own little thing. We're gonna just try and like bring it back, and we're gonna
Hopefully she can
stand
bring
for now.
skills from that into the game,
I'm
reading
glad that
people,
she's not going to talk
how to handle
about it because I don't want to hear
Yeah.
about that.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
a
I
fashion
don't know.
designer, guys.
Yeah,
She's
let's
a
keep it
fashion
at that.
designer. So
Very
true.
true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Jordan did say Invisible Queen tonight. I think
Yeah.
she was the most invisible one.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's not going
Dress,
to
danger.
dress made her
The
not
dress.
invisible. I love that dress.
Yeah.
The dress had a
Red
good edit.
was.
The red, she was like the only one in red tonight, I think. Well, only one I
Yeah.
noticed. Beautiful color.
She does kind of give me winner energy.
She
does.
could.
Like, she definitely has
could.
potential
Mhm.
compared to
I bet she's a good talker, being a cop. Maybe she takes that skill into it, hopefully. But I think
she'll be. Oh, sorry.
keep going, keep going.
I don't think she'll be as boring, but I almost got like Casey Clark.
Oh yeah.
No, Casey Clark.
Like physically fit woman who
Yes.
might be a little dull sometimes, but she's like very smart and she's sociable. Like she gave me that type of winner game.
I don't think she's dull. I don't know. She doesn't give me that.
I
I
think
think she
she's
could be perceived as dull because of the personalities around her, but I would say she's dull. I mean, dull.
I mean, correct.
I'm sorry. Dominic said she's the most investable player this season. Ooh,
Yeah.
True.
Correctional
true.
officer, Dominic saying, yes, that's some big skills right there that you could take in. Dealing with like kids, essentially, like being fuckheads, just like the house.
Yeah, kids are annoying. We're gonna move on to Brayden for group 3. Started group 3.
Okay. I like him.
Yeah.
I really like him now.
He had a cringy little like DR. I think they probably made him do it or whatever. Other than that, he was perfect tonight. And I'm scared he got like the most airtime. He's gonna be.
That was my thing.
Yeah.
I like the way he took being picked last. Like it wasn't like a big deal.
He played it right.
But I am like he did have a lot of like diary room time too, which like kind of like perks my attention. But it wasn't like anything like you got from like Rohan, where he was like, oh, like this is all on my team, like on my back, or like Josh, where it's like, oh, I really can't do this anymore. Like it was all positive, so I'm not like too worried for him. Just a little.
And you know what? He beasted that comp. Maybe he can use
he did
that
really good.
with his team. Maybe not so much the other side, but with his team, I did better than some of these other people. Keep me. I was last pick. People aren't reading me right. Keep me so you can get to know me better. Hopefully.
Yeah.
True.
Jordan.
He's from Alberta too, so I love him. No, not first boot. Please, God.
Jordan very homophobic. Shocker.
Jordan is definitely homophobic.
Not a blonde white woman. We hate him.
Yeah.
Same weird. There's no blonde woman to leave first, so he's chilling. What was I gonna say? I love the outfit with the red beret. Kind of love.
Yeah, it was from like a package, intro package.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't he like on Stan Twitter? Because I remember.
Yes,
like,
I was about to say this.
Yeah.
Okay, so
no way.
Fun fact:
person, I think
the person who runs his Twitter account currently, like his BFF, his name is Lane. I used to be friends with Lane. And I used to watch Lane and Brooke. They had their own Big Brother Canada podcast, like back when season 2 came out.
Like Brooke.
BB Canny.
No, there's like another Stan Twitter girl that's like older now, so she doesn't tweet as much. But they used to like his bestie used to do a Big Brother Canada podcast I used to watch. So like we have connections or whatever,
Wow.
And he's also friends with the Kirsten.
Kirsten.
Girl
yeah.
That didn't make it on BB Can 6.
Voted for her.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Veronica was kind of a server though. So
yeah, they should have both been on the cast.
But yeah, he is like Big Brother Stan Twitter person, even though none of us know him.
Yeah,
that's
exciting. He knows what we want. He'll probably give it to us. So hopefully he stays.
Yeah,
it'd be really depressing if he went first.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Also, he did really good in the comp, and I also learned from Lane, I think, that he did wrestling in college.
Oh.
Let me search something up.
So he's kind of physically fit.
That's good.
Yeah, so he'll be able to. I feel like people won't suspect that either. So
yeah,
but I think he'll be fun, like strategist and drama at the same time.
I feel like he goes to a university here in my province, and I'm looking up if they have a wrestling team, but I can't really find it. But
Raisa's doing research.
But I can't find it. So I'll support him. Little.
Also, anthropology, human behavior studies.
Yeah.
I had to Google what that meant, to be honest. I'm not gonna
and he said that too. He's like, people are probably not going to know what it means.
Yeah, you're one of them.
So interesting.
I would be cast to be the ditzy one. It's true. The next person is little snake in the grass. Rohan. Eek.
The fake
He's
villain.
fake
Fake
villain.
villain is
Yeah.
true. Fake villain, yes.
I'm gonna say it. I don't know if you guys are gonna agree with me. I think he's the hottest BB Kin house guest.
Ever?
Ever?
I think so.
I mean, I think he's up there, but like he also has some competition this season.
This
too.
season.
Yes.
So-
For me, Rohan takes it. I don't know.
I mean, yeah. I personally, he's like my top two. I still need to decide, but
I think Judd takes the cake.
I need to like see a whole season first, and then
Yeah.
we'll have to revisit
Also,
that.
You know
big fan
what?
of Ramsey from BB Kin form. Mhm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Started.
You guys should Google pictures. Yeah. Okay.
You know what? I like Rohan. Like as
I do
much
too.
like Mara said, fake villain. Even though he was a bit miserable tonight, you know, being last pick, and then saying he had 80 more pounds than Victoria. That was a comment, but I like him. I hope he like brings what he said he was going to bring, being a villain, spreading lies, spreading this, spreading that. You know, I hope he brings
gets a
that.
chance.
See,
But still, that like you'd rather love and be loved and lose or whatever. That like kind of rubbed me the
Screwed me
wrong
off.
way. I'm like, you
yeah,
don't want to win money, so like,
fake villain for sure. I hope that's.
yeah,
I hope he's just like scared of repercussions of what he does and does it anyways. But that comment did scare me.
I kind of
Yeah.
feel like he could be like insecure in the house. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, well, we saw shades of that tonight already.
Yeah.
He gave me like Nico vibes, like from last
Mhm.
season.
Let's hope he doesn't quit. Oh god.
Fake villain that self-evicts week 1.
Yes.
Let us
And
not.
he's still in danger, so it's still possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I am a little worried for him though, because he did the best in the comp and is on the losing team.
Yes.
Also, I don't know how people feel about him. I feel like he could definitely be a name that goes around. I don't know if the other team's gonna like want to come like swinging out the gates though, like, oh, let's get their best physical player out that did the best.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think they will, but
Speaking of hottest house guests, Henry Sweeney wants to know who's the hottest BBUS house guest.
it's a lot of seasons and a lot of men.
I'm going to be honest, I think Clay Honeycutt comes to mind first.
Mm.
A little basic, but
Yeah. Very basic. I guess I don't know. When I think about this question, I always think like about season 3. I
Okay.
think Jason.
Jason Guy,
okay.
Yes.
newscaster
Okay.
man. Okay.
And Zakia.
Oh well, yeah, Zakia.
Yeah.
Oh, for a woman,
Yeah, I mean,
Say-
there's not really much competition there.
Zakia was a server. It's
Yeah,
true.
she was.
Okay, moving on from talking about hot people. Oh wait, that's not like I was gonna drag the next person. I'm not, I promise.
Oh.
Jordan is gonna be happy because we're finally talking about Tara.
Oh my gosh, she nominated her
So
children.
quirky.
Because you
I'm
feed on the
Tara.
toilet
I'm a
seat
mom.
and
I'm
that's
quirky.
weird.
I was surprised she
remember
did so well in that comp. I'll say that.
No, me too.
She's 5 foot.
Just
Oh,
a little powerhouse, that one.
yeah.
I did notice, which I really love. I think Tara and Victoria are gonna be besties.
Oh yeah, they're already sharing a bed. Their
Yes,
energies
I
are
think
bouncing
so.
off of each
Yes.
other. It's gonna be a
They
lot.
gave me very
I
bestie
picked that up.
energy.
Yes.
Pick that up. They were walking up the stairs and they were like, something like that. I don't know.
Well,
Maybe
because-
I'm thinking the wrong person, but
I think that somebody made, either Tara or Victoria made a comment to the other one, like, I felt your energy behind me, and I'm like, oh my god, somebody's on fire.
yeah,
Like, oh god, here we go.
I kind of like it.
I mean, I love it, but it's
I'm here
like,
for
I
it.
whoa.
like that duo. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be cute.
cute.
But-
Anything else about her?
She's definitely more of a server than I thought she was. So.
Yes, she's more
No.
fun than I thought.
I actually
not
liked
too
her
much a mom,
intro.
but kind of a mom, you know. So maybe she needs that to advantage, you know, be the mom of the house.
Mhm.
Mhm.
I do fear she could be a pre-jury moment.
Yeah,
though.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to say it first, but yeah, I think
Could
so
be a
too.
pre-jury
I
Sorry, Jordan.
I don't see like
You're going very far.
strategic like less. Like I
No.
don't see that.
What did
I
she
see
say
making
in
a very
her?
rash decision and then like burning out.
Mm,
right
I could see her getting an HOH
Ooh.
and then the same week, probably.
Goes home the next week. Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
for
her
sure.
best bet is that she's like a Shelley Poole.
But
But she's like
Yeah,
she's like married, so
a
she
lot
can't,
less smart as well.
Mhm.
she can't have like a man throw her game for her because she's married.
Yeah.
So like
Yeah.
And Victoria
Sure.
would never. She'd say, Tara, get out.
Well, I am drinking tonight and I have to pee. I'll be right back.
I was like, why did I hear myself?
the audio scared me.
Yeah, I was like, uh-oh.
Okay, Reese is gonna take a break. I also wanted to say, someone said that she's like Robin Cass if Robin Cass cast herself. Which
Oh, God.
Wait,
No,
she
I don't-
does.
But I don't
look
see any
like her a
shades of
bit.
like problematicness. But I
She
could
does.
see like a little bit of younger, prettier Robin, because Robin Cass is like very like. Let me not drag
Wrinkly.
Robin Cass right now. She's a little bony, a little long face.
Arista Cox, if you're watching, I do not condone
I'm so
this.
sorry, Arista.
She's probably gonna get fired anyway, so it's fine.
I mean,
Let's hope.
Just for this season, that's what I heard. Just for 23.
that's what you
I
get
don't
for
know about-
casting Jack.
No,
Yeah.
exactly.
Mhm.
Exactly.
That was
And others.
enough.
Exactly. Letting Memphis on that season, last season.
Chat, are you sad Race is gone?
I know what oomph is and oomphy.
Race the
Oomphy.
first one of the season.
Oh my god.
Stream just got a lot uglier,
You
right?
just re-evicted all the Canadians. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
It's US versus Can, like we've all wanted, guys.
Yes.
In Canada, lost. So
I
boring.
know Jordan's upset about this comment.
Yes. Snooze fest.
He misses Race.
Oh, please.
Dominic is so sad.
Yeah.
Raisa should have applied. So
I said
true.
the same. I literally thought Raisa was like lying to me for like a long time, and like she was really
Yeah,
gonna be in
me too.
sequester. I was convinced like she was gonna go to sequester.
hmm
Raisa?
Did you hear Raisa?
Yes, I heard it all. So I was in the shower today. I was like just thinking about like being in, the hotel or whatever, waiting to go on the show. I was like, I should have applied. It's a fucking pandemic. I could have not done school this semester, gone on Big Brother, finished school after. It'd be so fun, but I don't know how I would do with this like cast. But my time will come. My time will come. You guys will see me on there.
I think that's good. With this cast, I feel like you'll thrive. Perhaps.
Yeah, you'd be one of
I
those
don't
like
know.
middle of the road people who's not like too extra but not too boring. So like you'd
Yeah.
be able to like really strive in like the social aspect.
Mhm.
When
Yeah.
they do,
I mean,
they
you know
do a
you're a
frenemies
beast,
twist, and it's Raisa and Josiane.
Oh my god.
Final two.
Oh my
Okay,
word.
the last house guest is Victoria, the
Ooh.
icon of tonight.
Queen.
She
I
did
love
that.
her. Mhm.
They saved the best for last.
No, she's
Mhm.
great. I really like her a lot. I like her more than I did preseason now, just because of like her
Me
whole
too.
like I'm gonna act like I'm struggling thing. Like that was actually pretty smart. Like at first
Mhm.
I'm like, girl, what are you doing? Like
I was
this
scared
is
at
a
first
lot.
too because I was like, "Oh my god, she's complaining so much. I feel like they're gonna find her annoying."
Yeah,
but then she
I'm
actually
like-
was. I was like,
Or they would
Okay,
give her
yeah.
more sludge or whatever just to take her out quickly.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was going to happen, but
But I
I
guess that wasn't their mentality, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. They were focusing on who Jed, right? They were like,
Yeah.
But Tina was
He
focusing
was
on
on the
and then Kiefer was focusing on like that whole team.
he
Mhm.
put it to everyone, which is it's interesting that putting it to one person helped them more than just putting it to the
Mhm.
whole team. I thought it was a stupid idea, but I guess
I
like
did too.
if she had not done that, then he probably would have been there all fucking night because he's big,
Yeah.
lifting like half his weight. Probably would
She's
have
really stable the whole time.
That was
Dominic
something.
says she's
That-
annoying.
Now she's annoying.
Well, I mean, she is like a lot like like she's definitely like top tier energy in the house.
Mhm.
Like I could see people thinking that. I personally like her because I think she's gonna like bring something to the table.
Mhm.
Yeah,
People.
She gives me like Veronica vibes.
true.
It's the V's and
The
Big
V's,
Brother.
spicy
They always-
V's.
High energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has like the chaotic energy, but she'll be like
Yes.
a force and she'll like win stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mhm.
I agree.
That
she's
that
bestie.
win definitely put me on her side. Like she wasn't in my bad book, she wasn't in like my top favorites, but that win, it just felt so good, you know.
Yeah.
She beat out Rohan, like that was
Rohan.
iconic.
That's what you want to see as a viewer.
Yeah,
Mhm.
even though I like her team less, it gave me like major Minley.
Yes.
Yeah, she had that melee
literally.
strength. Came out of
Like,
nowhere.
dog, you know, she's going about against this big strong man, and then she pulls it out. It was pretty iconic. Yeah.
Mhm.
Chef's kiss.
We're standing so far. It's true,
Love her.
and I hope Victoria and Tara are like an actual duo.
I think they will be.
Yeah.
I think we can pretty confidently say they will be teaming up.
Yes.
And they're
Okay,
safe.
so we're gonna talk about the team now, like the teams. First up, why do they name it Destiny and Defenders?
I don't know. Is that supposed to be like some
Oh,
post-apocalyptic reference that I don't get? Like, I don't know.
I don't understand it either.
D.
Like, how do the
Destiny.
two relate to each other? I don't.
If I was gonna do like a Destiny Defenders thing, I would have done, you know, season 8 versus season 9 or whatever. But I feel like it doesn't really correlate. I gotta pull up the teams.
Yeah, so I'm gonna say the teams right now, and I'm gonna share my screen. I forgot I was gonna do that.
Ooh.
Okay, hopefully I can find it because I have a lot of tabs open. Is it this one? Oh my god, it is. Okay, let me share it. Okay, so Team Destiny, we have Tina, Austin, Beth, Kyle, Tara, Tashawn, and Victoria. And then Team Defender, who is in a little bit of trouble this week, is Kiefer, Brayden, Judson, Josh, Julie, Latoya, and Rohan. So Tina picked Tashawn first, and Kiefer picked Judson first. So they were going for like the big guys thing.
Yeah.
And then Tina picks Tara, if I have the order right.
Yeah, that was odd to me.
Which was an interesting choice.
Yeah.
And then Kiefer picks Latoya, which I agree with.
Duh.
I mean, maybe with Tina, like the older woman thing, maybe like sticking together.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tina then picks Kyle. Right. Kiefer picks Josh.
Mhm.
I think Kiefer was definitely going for like a strong looking people thing, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels like they went back to back, you know,
Mhm.
woman, male. But what do you guys think about the comment, men versus women?
Well, both of them rubbed me the wrong way because
I was a
first of
Tina
all,
anti after.
why would you propose that? First of all,
Yeah.
gross. And then
That would
Tina
be-
going, no, absolutely not. Like, okay, misogynist, like dial it back a little bit. Then she ended up with more girls on her team.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Yeah, she gave me hope when she picked Austin over Brayden. I was like, okay, at least.
Yeah, that kind of shocked me because I'm like, oh, she's
That-
gonna pick him.
That shocked me too. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't know. It rubbed me the wrong way, and I voted for him, so I was very. But they went out pretty even, I'd say.
Yeah. So then Tina picks Beth. Kiefer picks Rohan. Tina picks Victoria. Kiefer picks Julie, and then the bottom two are Austin and Brayden. Did we expect this as the bottom two for choices?
No. I mean, maybe because I'm biased, but I would have put Beth and Kyle at the bottom.
Me too.
Or like a Josh or something.
I would have put
Maybe a
Tara probably
moment.
too. Yeah, at the bottom.
Yeah, I think the Tina like older woman thing helped Tara make it.
Yeah, probably.
Mhm.
But I would have expected Austin to get picked earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which worries me because maybe they feel like they're viewing her as like the weak girl, easy to put up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or when was
I mean,
Josh picked too? Because I feel like he'd be at the bottom for me.
Josh was picked kind of early. Like he was like the third pick.
He was the fourth one, I
Yeah.
think.
Trust.
okay.
No, yeah, because he does kind of give twink energy, and I don't think I would win that call. So I don't really understand that. I mean, he fell early too. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Understandable.
do we have a favorite team?
Defender.
Yeah.
Destiny.
Yeah.
I'll say Destiny.
Even though I love Victoria, but like Defender.
Oh,
I
Raisa,
love
yours is
Victoria and
Destiny.
Tashawn, but
Mine's Destiny just because of Tashawn. I love him so
Okay.
I mean, like I get that.
I have to say Defender for Julie.
Yeah.
I think Defender is more like they have more people that I like gravitate to.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
The amount of woman makes me sad, but
Yeah, but they're
Yeah.
like two really good women, so
Mhm.
Yeah.
draws me
Yeah.
in.
I feel like it's gonna be scary like every week because there's always gonna be someone we like in danger. Like, well, I don't know how they're gonna carry this twist on, but
Yeah.
kind
I hope it's just a first week thing because I don't like. Ugh.
I think
mean, I
someone's
think
gonna get
it's like-
robbed.
I think
Yeah.
the whole 6 nominee ridiculous thing is
Yeah.
like the first big thing, but I feel like they're going to do at least 2 to 3 like HOH rounds where like HOH wins, your team is safe, and you nominate 2
Mhm.
people from the
I
other
was
team.
literally thinking this is like when I do like a Survivor twist, basically. Like they're basically
Yeah.
just doing the Survivor week.
Oh
Yeah, I think it would have been interesting if whoever lasted longest was like the HOH, and they could nominate either just from the other team or like anyone, but you're still on team. So it's kind of like I don't know, you guys watched the challenge that season 30, whatever.
I think I would have liked
World
that
of
more too.
Wars.
Mhm.
Yeah, kind of like nominate whoever you want and then kind of play out from there with a veto and stuff. But
yeah. Mhm.
we'll see how this week plays out and if they can't like
Yeah.
continue it into next.
I mean, it's
Isn't
like
that-
it's like a quick twist, so that way they can just like evict someone tomorrow and get it over with.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't even know why they do that.
To like
though.
get
why-
that together.
Like you go through the casting process and like have to do so much with
And
them.
you're going
just
to
so-
rush somebody out the door.
That's why I think there'll probably be like a battle back, like pre-jury, something like this early, and they can just like go into quarantine after. Like,
Yeah, well, like I did the
Ooh.
math, and like so they said 70-ish days, which means 69 in Canada because whatever, they always do that. So like I did the math, and like without any double evictions, they get to like final 3 like on the finale date, and they're going to have a double eviction at some point.
mhm.
So like, and I don't think anybody else is coming in.
They usually do a
So-
triple. Too.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right?
I
Yeah. So
think-
there's room for people to like leave and come back,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which I think will happen.
I would love to see
it.
a pre-jury because I think those are
Yeah.
the most fun. Jury's a bit.
Well, if they did a jury battle back, because I think they're only probably going to have 7 again, since there's only like a 14-person.
Yeah, I think they'll do a 7.
I don't need another BB Can 1 Final 4 battle back thing. That's too
Yeah.
much for me to handle.
Where Gary came in at like Final 4.
Yeah, so it was like day 60 of the 70-day season.
Bree says she's listening to this on the way home from dance.
So true. So true.
So true. So true.
What were we just talking about? Oh, I was
The
just gonna say like 6 nominees, like someone could literally go home with just 3 votes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really.
Ridiculous.
We love
It's
what do
terrible.
they call that? The thing where it's like the votes are like you get 3 votes and then there's like still a bunch of votes, but like you get voted out because you have 3 and everybody else.
Yeah.
There's a word for that in Survivor that they plurality.
Oh,
Plurality.
I wouldn't be
I've never
surprised
heard
though
that.
if like we end up seeing like a unanimous vote.
No,
though.
it'll definitely
Yeah.
be like 15.
At this point, they're probably all thinking, make an alliance with the other side, keep yourself safe because they don't know how long this is going for. So I hope it ends because I don't want those alliances to just stick because of the twist. I want to see some gameplay, not just looking out for themselves.
Yeah.
what about a team switch? I feel like that could be interesting.
that would spice it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
That would really spice it up.
Yeah, I hope they don't continue this into the next week. I don't
Yeah,
know
I
how.
I don't think they're going to do like this type of twist like next week, but I think the
Yeah.
team thing is going to stick around for at
So is
least
this-
like a week or
maybe
2
like
more.
BB18, where like. the
Hopefully not
HOH
as long as BB18 because that felt like it took forever with those teams.
Yeah, I hope this is just like 3 weeks.
Yeah, 3 weeks
Let's
sounds
wrap it up.
great.
It was a cute
at the
idea.
max, at the max, yeah.
You know how they have like team leaders? Like, would that like continue next week as well, or like?
I hope not. Please,
I was
Well,
questioning that too.
I don't think they'll be safe for 2
let's
weeks.
switch off or something.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They could be like the HOH essentially, and
Yeah.
just like maybe become lost in the comp, like I said earlier. But I don't know how it would go. Whether Canada votes every single time, which would be weird.
I don't like that.
I hope not.
This eviction though would be so easy to throw like a hinky vote and like have
That'll
something go
happen. Yeah.
because there's like 5 different people you could put it on. So like,
Wait,
absurd.
everyone votes, right?
Yeah,
Not
except for
like-
Yeah.
No one except for the team.
Oh,
leader.
except for Tina. Yeah.
Why Tina?
Kiefer
because
votes too.
she's the team captain of
Yeah.
the winning team.
So
Kiefer
So
Kiefer
he's the
Oh.
tiebreaker.
is not up for eviction. That's crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So
I
there's
They should have let him be up too.
Yeah, if
As
they're
he-
going to do all that.
I'm
Yeah.
confused though because they said Tina could vote in a tie, but if she's the only one not voting, isn't that 13 votes?
No, it's 15. Oh, 13.
Well, it could
Oh,
split.
it could be like 2,
Yeah.
3 to
3.
3, yeah,
Mhm.
which is crazy.
It's too much.
I don't know
There's
how.
only 14.
Whoever makes the Wikipedia voting chart is gonna have so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to like create a bunch of different color codes and stuff.
Mhm.
So yay for them. Okay, so we're just gonna ask this question: who do we think is gonna be first boot?
Who do we think? Who do we want? Like,
Think and want totally different things.
like I think there is a potential for it to be Josh, but I also think there's a potential for it to be Rohan.
Mhm.
So like I don't know. I would like to lean more towards Josh to leave. But I think Rohan's also possibly, maybe Brayden as well. But I think the other three. I know you said Jed, but like I don't really see that happening right now. And I think the ladies are safe because they were kind of invisible
Yeah.
today.
Yeah.
I think if they were smart, they would take out Jed, but
Right, but I think they're
like the
not.
other
I
team.
think-
But
Henry
A
is being
couple
so like unoptimistic.
Oh my god.
Jordan
I
says
think
Brayden
it's
or Rohan.
Josh
Rohan.
or Brayden, just based off like.
I think it's Rohan for me. That's my
It's
thing.
crazy that we're already finding out tomorrow, though. Like
Yeah.
they just
Yeah,
came
I
out.
was just thinking. And it hasn't even been like a full week, right? It's like been
No,
like
they always do their first
5
fiction on like
days.
day 6, and I'm like, okay, can we like
Yeah, so they went
do
to
a
the house
week
on Friday.
I heard
Saturday?
Saturday, yeah.
Saturday. Wow. I did not know that.
Yeah.
I think it will definitely be a guy. I just don't know which guy.
Mhm.
Which is good because we've only
Women are safe.
a handful.
If
Yeah,
it comes
works for
down,
me.
Literally love you laughing.
if it comes down between Judson or Rohan, who do you guys want gone?
Judson.
Rohan.
I'm not answering that question. It's because I have no reason to believe it will come down between those
Because
two.
for me,
Really?
Really?
the eye candy is Rohan and not Judson, and I feel like Judson will be more boring and just be the type of guy that ends up in a showmance and just like moves through the game that
Yeah,
way.
I'm kind of siding with you.
I
I hope Judson leaves. Yeah.
Mhm.
I guess so. I don't know.
Jed, you still
So-
giving Austin that $5 after that?
Right. I said Judson.
Oh my god,
I
but
want
Judson
my
is so
$5.
amazing. Judson's an icon.
Jed heads
hopefully he's not
rise.
watching, so.
Right, Jedheads.
Bree said lesbian rights with Tina as captain. So true.
Okay, so
Exactly.
Still a choice, but yes, we love that.
true.
Moment of silence for Paige String. Just I can't say her last name. But, yeah.
Stransky.
Oh yeah,
They've had really depressing first boots in BB Kim history.
I know.
Like a Nick. Oh my god, Queen. I was a stan.
Yeah,
When
that's very your brand.
Her whole edit was about pickles. Do you remember that? I don't know if you guys remember. But
What
I don't
season
remember
is
that, but
this?
that's mortifying.
True.
6, 7, 8,
I
9.
think she had like drama with Ika about something that had to do with pickles. Like
They
she
were
took
on the
pickles-
block together.
Yeah, she took pickles from the fridge or something. I don't know, but Risha.
Risha.
Oh, wrong one. Risha was wrong.
Risha.
Queen
Jordan.
Risha.
Yeah, it was great. Mark first boot was a serve.
I know, it wasn't her. I felt bad for him though. He was like so like innocent and like
Mm-hmm. Him or Dimitri, right?
Yeah.
It was 7 to 6.
yeah, that was the most
Yeah.
intense first week. Like, ever.
Imagine.
And literally he went home because of something he said 10 minutes before
Yeah.
the eviction. Because Cassandra was like, "Did you lie?" And he was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
That was so
That
tough.
You
Yeah.
deserve to go for that.
Amazing.
Come on.
I was like, when I watched that though, I was like,
Nothing.
thank God, because if he screwed over Cassandra's game before getting evicted, I would have been so pissed.
Yeah, me too.
I mean,
She went home early anyways, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
at least she was third boot and not second boot.
Right.
Which is so mommy.
She is.
And that
mommy.
was a terrible twist. That Canada saved Peely. Oh my god.
yeah.
Well, just one of many of Cindy's like questionable choices where she puts up women for no reason. Like Cindy could have backed that season could have gone so much differently, but I mean, I'm not complaining because like Queen Brittany and Sarah, but it was tragic nonetheless that we lost Risha.
Crazy.
Okay. Final question. Who do we think is gonna win?
It's a little
Oh
early.
my god.
I need to have a thing. Can I have like a male and a female?
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
me too.
so I think my male top contender right now is Tashawn, and then my female top contender right now is Latoya.
Okay.
I know you're going to say Julie, but I think she's going to do well, but I feel like Latoya's got more of like a calm about her that's going to like carry her.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
I don't know. I have to think about the guys again because I have my
Let's
girl answer.
Let's just hope a guy doesn't win.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Tired.
Yeah.
I agree with Jack. Sean for my guy. I think he'll
Mhm.
definitely do very, very well. Could he win? Hopefully. But my girl was gonna shock you guys, but I think I can just picture a Beth.
No.
I can't.
I can picture it, and it'll be heartbreaking
No.
nonetheless. But I can picture this bitch who served nothing the whole season winning. I can picture it.
No.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're
Yes,
saying.
But
I will hate
I don't
my
wanna
life.
put that.
Might happen.
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna
want
say
to put
that
that in the universe.
Beth also gives me Jackie from BB Can 5.
Okay, but Jackie, she was a server.
She was a server.
She was so
People
ridiculous.
underrate Jackie. She
Yeah.
was so
No,
messy.
she was getting dragged by Ika. That was entertaining. Or just her fighting with Karen.
The gif of her in the shack.
Yeah. She was everything to me. I want to see her again. I wonder how she's doing.
She's still besties with Netta, apparently, I think.
Yeah, that's fitting.
Wow.
Slight shade.
But
Yeah,
I can see it
Jackie-
happening. I don't want it to, but
I don't think it will, Raisa. I'm just.
I think I'll back Latoya. I can see her going far.
Was that your pick, Mara Latoya?
Yes, Latoya.
I would like to see it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm still gonna hold out hope
Quit her job.
Oh.
Just live off the, dishwasher money that she gets from this show.
The $10,000 grills.
That sent.
I'm gonna have her.
Really,
Quit her job.
we really went downhill.
That sent me so much. The winner gets $10,000 in grilling equipment.
Like how
yeah.
what grilling equipment costs $10,000?
Right.
Like,
The
I mean,
advertisements that they
interesting.
get for this show is so funny.
I can't wait for the TikTok POV.
Yeah, Wendy's. Oh my god, the TikTok.
We should talk about those.
Imagine
They
if
were brutal.
The OLG Lounge.
Yeah, what is that? What is OLG?
Ontario Lottery something.
Oh no, and that's the room they're going to make nominations in too. Mortifying.
Oh,
Watch, they're gonna have their faces on balls and like the little lottery machine.
You know what? I guess the balls make more sense now. I didn't
Oh,
even
true.
put together.
Yeah.
Maybe
Oh.
we have to go dig there one time, find like a number ball or something, like
Who
that.
thinks there's going to be like a veto in there or something? Like I could picture
There
that.
will be something.
There's some like little note like in one of the balls.
One thing I liked about BB Kid 7 was that room with all the papers.
Yeah.
oh yeah, but it was,
Nothing until when Adam needed it the most.
I know.
that was.
Yeah,
Okay,
I remember
I would
him
think
like
that
being
was rigged.
insane in there.
I think that was
I
was
think
fine.
it could have been.
rigging.
Touching up the box. Adam.
Oh wow.
I hope Marsha comes back. I should say that. before.
I'm sure she'll be there. She's a Canadian favorite.
Yeah.
She's,
She wasn't there last
Mhm.
season. Last time she was here, she made people put Dane's teeth in their mouth.
Oh,
But
that was
she
horrendous.
I
had
hope
a chance to be there
another-
last season.
Mhm.
Marsha is an icon.
She has.
I
Yeah,
hope they still do
Wendy's
the
back.
Wendy's thing, even though they have the COVID stuff. But
Yes.
what is that like slop thing that's in the room now? The storage room.
Oh, the slot.
Oh,
they just have like its own,
Slot.
what do you call
Section
it?
of
Like, its, own,
area.
its own dresser where all the
Mhm.
slop is.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you're like, we have extra money to spend. Let's just
Mhm.
build a
Yeah.
shack.
Since we didn't spend really any money in the
Yeah.
house, let's just put us.
They went to Dollar and just
I
pasted.
just got a very alarming comment in the YouTube chat.
Oh no.
Raisa loves boys with holes in their bedroom walls.
oh, that's very telling.
Is it true? Is it true?
Is it true?
Seek therapy.
That is
bestie.
not true. That is not true. That's
I
false.
support anyone going to see a therapist. I think it's very helpful sometimes. Yeah.
I do too. I don't like that.
So true.
The talk show.
I knew that Jordan was going to bring up Tala in the YouTube
Yes.
show. I knew it was coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
No,
Adam.
I don't care. I don't care. Adam punch in the boxes. Very H word.
We have one more question. Thoughts on the Sarah and Willow showmance?
Man.
Do we remember this?
When I rewatched
I
the
didn't watch
BBK
that
3
first
like
film.
2 weeks ago, it wasn't as like, I don't know if I wasn't paying attention, but like it wasn't as prominent as I remember it being.
I think it's because Willow wasn't out.
Right.
But-
And she also wasn't that interesting.
Wait, what?
Willow
Huh?
wasn't out.
Yeah.
No, she wasn't.
She didn't come out until after the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was 14 and I knew.
I mean, she was making out with Sarah on the TV.
But that was burned into my brain at a very young age. In the storage room, Willow
Yeah.
on the countertop, Sarah's.
Wow, what a moment.
Yeah, I remember.
I mean,
That's the one reason why I felt like maybe Sarah shouldn't have won over Godfrey, because that really dumb move in the triple eviction. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Refresh me.
She was the one
Yeah.
vote that sent her showman's home.
Oof.
Because she voted to
Yeah.
save Healy.
Yeah, which was so odd.
You know what?
But like, she
Never,
also couldn't expect
question
the
winner.
boys to save her. So
never question a winner. She got there. She won.
It's true, Tanner.
Okay.
She
Oof.
got there with like Canada's overpowered coup d'etat thing, but like
yeah, but it was Brittany who had it, so we don't care. We love it.
She won the veto that week. Yeah.
Yeah, should have been fine anyway. But
right.
anyway,
Wrong season. It's fine.
Sure.
She won. It's true.
Jordan has
What?
interesting opinions as always.
okay. I thought
Not
you would be
one.
liking the Ashley. You know, that's more your speed, Jordan.
Also true, Dominic.
Very
Tax
true.
Bros. Tax Bros wanting to nominate themselves.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that
There's
video.
winners.
Horrible.
My winner pick is Julie Vu. I'm being optimistic this season. It's true.
Mhm.
For
Oh
a
my.
man, if he survives this week, I see potential in Brayden. I think we're all sleeping on him.
Oh.
I feel
I
like
think
he's gonna
we're
do bad.
The edit got to us. The edit got to us.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
see something potential. Also,
It could
Tashawn.
happen, yeah.
I see Tashawn doing well. So
Mhm.
Mhm.
me and Raisa are just, always on the same wavelength.
Oh, so you think Beth is gonna win too? Austin?
Interesting.
I don't want it. I can just I just feel it. Like it would just be so horrible. and that-
Unfeel. We don't need that toxic energy in the world.
Ugh.
Yes.
But
I can't see her.
Scorpions, thank you so much for coming.
So fun.
We're gonna let you say whatever your socials are. Jack already has his up. He was
Oh,
prepared.
but I want to say something else. Apply to @RoyalViver on Twitter. New Survivor.
I did not allow this.
coming.
So plug.
So you promo everywhere, so it's my turn now. Royal Viber, and then Reality Royal. You can follow.
Dominic, I've been doing homework all day. I don't want to hear it. Okay. Okay, Jack, the Reality Royal.
Yeah, Royal Viber. Apply.
Raisa.
Raisa Little Hell. RAISALITTLEHI double hockey stick.
Like I got lost.
The word L has
Wait, she said
That's
H-I.
it. Is that?
the
H-
word
Did I spell wrong?
It's H-E-L.
No.
She said H-I.
Oh.
We have Race a Little
Well,
Hill.
Little Hill. Raisa Hill.
I'm gonna change it right now.
Race a Little H word.
H word.
H-word has been the keyword tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mara.
Hello, I am Escape
Hello.
Eviction. ESCAPEVICTION.
My handle is the Stand Network. My personal account is still suspended, and my Cash App is Austin Ashton
Oh my
Ford.
god.
How is I don't know it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Exactly.
But I will say, Austin, how was back? This was so much fun.
Yes.
Yes, this was great. Thank you so
Hi.
much for having us on our primetime debut.
Maybe I do love the Scorps. Maybe I do.
Maybe.
So I'll see you guys next time. I'm probably going to be back on Monday. And by the end of the next week, we will have a special guest. Suzette Amaya from BBK1 has promised me that she will be joining. So stay tuned for that, besties.
Yeah.
And okay, we're going to end it. Everyone wave.
Bye, guys.